Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at BellisioFoods.com/careers.
The Jackson County Fair Board, in conjunction with Total Media, proudly present Neil McCoy. Neil McCoy. Saturday, July 15th at the Jackson County Fair. VIP track access seats now available for only $30, which includes admission to the fair. Get tickets now at JacksonCooHfair.com or at the Total Media Studios in Jackson.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV, where we have a room full of guests, a room full of guests this morning. And we're so happy to have you with us this morning. But before we get to all of our fair royalty, we have Butch Cooper. We could say you're royalty.
Yeah, right. In my own mind.
Yeah, right. No, welcome to the program. And this is kind of a spontaneous visit by you. And we're so happy to have you here with us because you are here to talk about something that is so exciting going to happen this Saturday at Jackson High School.
That's correct. So it's the Jackson County Crusade.
Okay.
Calvin Ray Evans from Evangelistic Outreach Ministries.
Wait, he's on the TV on
Sunday
Sunday
He's on TV
mornings.
every Sunday.
I know that name.
Yeah. So he'll be with us, and he'll be preaching a one-night service at the Jackson County, or at the Jackson High School football field.
Okay.
And some good friends of ours, Otis and Tanya Linville from Kermit, West Virginia, will be singing. And we will have the Gideons there handing out Bibles. Norm Wiley will be there. In representation of the Gideons. And so far, I guess we're probably in about 50 or 60 churches in the surrounding community that has pledged support for it. But I feel obligated to tell you why it's so soon, and everybody's wondering why we didn't do more promotional stuff.
I feel like this just like was a gift that just came together so quickly.
It did, and how it came about was my nephew, Caden Donaldson,
yes,
who's a 21-year-old, just graduated from Jackson High School a few years ago. He came to me and he said, "Uncle Butch, I feel pressed in my heart by God to do something in Jackson County and to where everybody can enjoy it." And the sad part is I felt this same urge, but I did nothing about it. You know, as you get older, you become lazy.
hey, that's all right. Youth is a good thing sometimes.
Yeah, so Caden's youth and inspiration to me, so it came about probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I called Calvin Ray Evans, who had been on my heart, and he said he had nothing for the whole summer.
What?
Until September the 28th or something like that. So I just hung up the phone and said, I tried, and he called me back like 2 hours later and said, I have one day, the 15th of July. And it just so happened we had the Linvilles already scheduled to sing at our church. So we just kind of ran with it, petitioned the school to try to get the football field at the middle school. It was too small for what we expect.
Okay.
Calvin Ray travels really well.
Uh-huh.
So we expect 4,000 to 5,000 people. And it is grown every day. We've been having some organizational meetings every week. And like I said, up to about 50 churches and local pastors have committed spiritually, physically, financially, whatever they need to do to help with it. And so many other people not affiliated even with a church.
Sure.
So, and my love for this community is astronomical.
Sure.
I love Jackson County. I love Southern Ohio. I'm very proud of where I come from, and I'm proud of, and I love everybody. I tell people all the time, I love you, and they think it's cheap. I've watered it down, but it's not. I do. I care.
No,
and love.
I think that's great.
and especially if you're from this area. So we have a lot of churches, 4 or 5 counties that have committed, and then of course Kentucky, West Virginia people have called and shown an interest and will be here. So we expect a big time at the Jackson High School football field. And by no means, I know there's so much going on, especially with the fair. We didn't mean to compete with that. It was just the only day that the Calvin Ray had open.
Hey, well, when Calvin Ray can show up, we have an event.
That's right. We don't wait for anybody.
We don't
else.
tell him how it's going to be.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about what you expect from the event. What will people experience when they're there? Is there going to be an admission fee? Tell us all about it.
No, everything's totally 100% free, and a lot of churches have called trying to pledge money. We don't need money, and when I say we don't need money, we need money, but I don't ever ask for money, because if God's in something, money's the last thing you have to worry about, and therefore money's just coming in, and we're fine. But I just want people to know what our community's about. I'm trying to express and show our love for the community. But Caden's vision was this. He said that he was reading in the Bible about Paul and Silas, and it was at midnight in jail that they began to sing and praise the Lord. And the Bible says that the walls began to fall and the chains fell off and the doors began to open. And he said that he realized then that praise and worship was actually a part of warfare. You could use it when you're down. You could use it when you're out. And
love that.
You have no other means, because most people want to sing a song when they're happy.
Yeah.
They sang when they were sad and imprisoned. So we're just trying to express that. We're trying to take that into the community and show everybody that this you can just come for no other reason, just to be nosy. Just come and see the love that this community has for one another. And
sure.
Calvin Ray is a very directional, I call him directional type preacher.
Okay.
He preaches the same message every Sunday. It's the love of Jesus. And we need more love in the world, in the community.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful that he's the one preaching. The Linvilles they're all really good at their particular field, but it's the love they express that I think that the community will grasp when they come. So we're just inviting everybody out. If you can't do nothing else, just come. So
yeah, and again, this was what a wonderful time for fellowship, and maybe if something's weighing on you,
right,
a good time to visit that.
Well, there's strength in numbers.
Sure.
You have a need, get a hold of somebody, because this is one thing that we've emphasized. This is non-denominational. We're not worried about your doctrine. We're not worried about your beliefs. It's all about the love of Jesus and
sure.
for people to come for one common goal as a community and support one another. We're going to have booths set up for anybody in need of prayer. Maybe you're shy and don't want to express your concerns. You can
I'd say
drop
there's a lot
note.
of that.
But the alliance that we have with all these other churches is that we'll all share that burden and pray for these people and help these people that maybe normally couldn't make it to a church, or don't feel comfortable in a certain church. We all know that everybody feels comfortable at Jackson High School football field.
Yeah,
so
every Friday night.
Every Friday night, go. And it's not denominational. It's not red and white. It's not an Ironman thing.
Right.
It's
not
not
a Jackson
blue or gold.
thing.
No, it's not blue and gold rocket. It's about southeastern Ohio.
So you and I were talking off the air, and I thought you said something that kind of struck me is, when you talk about a community, you said our community is Piketon and, Oak Hill and Waverly and, our community is huge.
Absolutely.
And we are Southern Ohio, and we are a community together, not just Jackson or Wellston or Oak Hill or Benton County or whatever. We are all a community together.
Absolutely.
And I think that's so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can drive over the county line in about a millisecond.
Yeah.
It doesn't change who you are. We're all Southern Ohio people.
Yeah.
Our roots probably stem
we
from West Virginia.
Appalachians.
Yeah. Our roots stem from West Virginia or Kentucky.
That's right.
And but we're all big family. And
Sure.
and that's what we want to put out to the community is that love for one another.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
And again, that is this coming Saturday night.
At 7:00.
7:00, Jackson High School, the one up on top of the hill.
Yes, at the football field.
At the football field, and you can't really miss it.
Correct.
There's a whole lot of lights, and it's a really big stadium.
Yep. I just want to make one other note to anybody
Sure.
that has issues with traveling, walking, standing, sitting, whatever. We will be accommodating everybody.
Okay.
We've got vans for shuttles. We've got golf carts for people who can't walk. We can pick you up at your car and take you to your seat.
Very
Literally
good.
pull you right up to your seat. So don't stay home because you don't travel well.
Okay.
We will accommodate.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There is plenty of parking up top there, but if you have the numbers that you're talking about
Right.
having, and I think you probably will, you will end up having to park probably down at the bottom of the hill or at the middle school or whatever. But that's okay because you'll have plenty of transportation to get people up the hill. Or if you're capable, walking up that hill isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yes, it is. Very bad thing.
You know, that hill is evil. And I've said this numerous times because you get halfway up the hill and you think you've got it licked. And then that's when it starts. You're like,
Yeah.
I've got it. And you look up and it just gets worse.
The mind's a powerful thing till you start up the hill.
So, but no, many people I use it as exercise as well. So that's a good thing if you can, but don't worry about parking or, like you said, you can pull a golf cart right up into the stadium
That's our
and
plan.
help people get right to their seats.
Absolutely.
So don't worry about that.
So I know we're running short on time, but
No, you're fine.
thanks to my nephew who's shown a lot of wisdom in his youth.
Yes, thank you.
Of listening to greater. There's all kind of voices. There's all kind of things that distract us in the world.
Yes.
It's very hard to tune your ear to what God wants, and I believe that Caden has done that, and I'm very proud of him for that. Not because he's my nephew or because he goes to our church, but it's because he's just a good young man that's trying to do right.
That's right.
And he loves his community also.
Yes. Well, good. Well, this sounds like an amazing event. We hope that you all can get out and check it out.
Yep. All's invited.
Everybody come. That's all we ask. All right. Well, Butch, thank you so much for spending time with us this morning.
Thank you.
And see, it wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
All right. And, if you have any questions, how would people get questions answered?
They can call me at 740-710-3026. It's my cell number. You can call me about any questions or rides or transportation, whatever you need,
Okay.
and we'll accommodate. But we went out. We actually tried to set up. Calvin Ray said that he believes this is the first annual. So
Love that.
So we tried to set up an account. We didn't have all the paperwork too soon. So we're just earmarking everything through our local churches
Okay.
to give if anybody wants to give like that.
That's great.
But everything's just fallen into place, and I believe it is the first annual.
I think you're right. I mean, it just seemed like it was just meant to be, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Very good. Okay, so Jackson County Crusade,
Yes.
correct? Is this coming Saturday, Jackson High School football field, and get out and see it. Get a hold of Butch if you have any questions, and he can answer them for you. Thank you for spending
thank
time
you,
with
Jen.
us this morning.
Thank you.
All right. Well, so we have some weather and then some messages, and then we'll be back on the other side of that with some Jackson County Fair royalty, and we're going to talk about the fair coming up next week. All right. Well, thank you. All right, let's go over the weather forecast. Today is looking a bit on the rough side. And when I say rough, I mean it's going to be very, very hot outside with highs today around 90 to 92 degrees. Some sunshine in the skies, though. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler, highs around 85, but those thunder showers are coming back into the forecast. Then looking on to the weekend, kind of more of the same, a little bit of rain, pretty much predicted every day, about a 50-50 chance with highs there in the mid to upper 80s. And then, but maybe the beginning of your work week will get highs about the same, 87, 85, something like that. So, okay, let's see. Okay, so we're still arranging our royalty here. So let's hear from our friends at the Vinton County National Bank, and we'll be right back.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
Okay, we are back with some of our Jackson County Fair royalty for this year. And this gang has a lot of resting up to do because they have a very, very busy next couple of weeks coming up. And would you guys just kind of go down the line and tell everybody who you are? We'll start with you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michaela Simpson, and I am the 2023 3rd and 4th grade attendant.
Very good.
Hi, I'm King Collier. I am the 2023 Jackson County Fair Little Mister.
All right. And what's your name?
My name's Alan McMaster.
And what are you?
The
The 2023, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you the...
Jackson County Little Miss.
There you go. All right. Good job. Okay. You guys are doing great. So tell us a little bit about what you look forward to at the fair. We'll just kind of go down the line if that's okay.
I look forward to spending time with the court and showing my animals.
Very good. What animals do you have?
Pigs.
Pigs are big. How do you control that big thing?
I don't know.
No, you don't know. Is it going to take you for a walk?
Probably.
Probably. Okay. And little mister?
I look forward to sitting in the show ring with the court and eating.
I'm with you. You're a man after my own heart. What's your favorite fair food?
The chicken nuggets at the 4-H food booth.
Okay. And we're going to talk about that a little bit because not only are there Midway food booths now, but a lot of food booths have moved down to the livestock area, and they're delicious. Very, very good. And they have chicken nuggets, evidently, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any animals yet?
No, I'm a clover bud.
You're a clover bud.
I'll graduate on Monday.
Okay.
Something like that.
So next year you'll be able to be in 4-H?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And what do you expect to do in 4-H?
Do you mean like what I take or?
Yeah, like projects. What do you look forward to?
I look forward to taking woodworking projects, animals.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. I have some stuff I could have you build. Can I hire you?
I've been working in my back room with a saw.
Oh, jeez. Let me see. Do you have all your fingers? Good job. Proud of you. All right, little miss, what are you looking forward to at the fair this year?
Showing my horse.
You're going to show your horse? What's your horse's name?
Arrow.
Arrow? Did you name your horse? Is Arrow a girl or a boy?
A girl.
A girl. And what kind of horse is she?
Pony.
She's a pony named Arrow. Very cool. And so what's your favorite thing to eat at the fair? Do you like the sweet stuff like elephant ears and the lemon shake-ups, or do you like sandwiches and stuff? Corn dogs? Do you know?
I like the shakes.
Yeah, I like the shakes too. Those are good. James and I always get the shake-ups, and then we're on a sugar high for a while. Woo! We try to do those after we talk to everybody. Well, very good. And so you guys just got crowned, right? No. So you'll be. So how does that work? Was that like? Oh, okay. So we're okay. All right. I'm confused. Well, very good. So,
We'll get crowned this coming up Saturday.
Okay. Okay. But you are the new
Yes.
people. Okay. All right. Very good. So you'll get crowned this Saturday at the fair. Cool. So do you guys get to go to the Neil McCoy concert?
Yeah.
Very cool. Wonder if you get to meet Neil McCoy.
I don't know.
You should tell him I said so.
That'd be cool.
I know, wouldn't it? Maybe he'll let you on his bus. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if we can make a call about that. All right. Very good. So what do you, so other than, attending the fair, do you guys get to go to parades and stuff?
Yes.
Yes, we get to ride on the floats and we get to go to other fairs.
Walk around the festivals.
Yeah.
Very fun. And you know what I was thinking is, so you're the rose amongst all these women out here, right? So what's that like? Are they mean to you or they take good care of you?
I'd say. Haven't done it yet.
Oh. Might want to kiss up a little bit. You're the minority here. Yeah. Be good to the girls. They'll be good to you. And keep all your fingers. Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see you guys at the fair. See, it starts next week? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it already. So we will see you all at the fair next week and we look forward to it. Maybe we'll get to chat again with you. How's that? Do you guys have crowns?
If I had a tiara, I would not be happy.
I don't blame you.
So
All right.
So no tiaras for me.
No tiaras for you. Maybe a sash or something.
Yeah.
You get a cool hat?
Yeah.
What's that look like?
So like a cap.
Nice.
A sun hat. No, it's not a sun hat. It's like
Like a ball cap?
no. It's like a cap.
Oh, okay. So they don't make you wear a crown. That's good.
No.
That wouldn't be very manly.
No.
No, it wouldn't be. Okay, very good. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us this morning and have fun at the fair. That's the whole point, right?
Right.
Have a good time. All right. All right. Next group. Thank you for talking with us. We appreciate you. We got to switch out. We have quite a few kids here this morning. We have more royalty coming over. All right. And I think some of you have been here before here on the program to talk about different things, but you're here in your fair royalty capacity today. So that's very good. So if you would just kind of go down the line, tell everybody who you are. Pull up to the mic if you would. There you go.
My name is Abigail Cooper. I am 2023 Jackson County Fair Court 5th and 6th grade attendant.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nevaeh Hightower. I'm the 7th and 8th grade Fair Court attendant.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Natalie Allison. I'm the 2023 9th and 10th grade attendant.
Very good. And you guys, the cool thing about, royalty at the fair is the fact that not only do you get to wear your pretty dresses and crowns and all that stuff, but you don't have to work it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot going on. So tell us a little bit about your projects first off. And because I know you're all old enough to be in 4-H actually. So what are you doing?
I'm taking a lamb and a horse to the fair.
Okay. Very good. Do they have names?
Yeah. I named my lamb Mustang, and then my horse's name is Lovey.
Love
She has
that.
a heart on her forehead.
That's so sweet. So my first horse's name was Sweetie. So yeah, I get you. And he was, by the way. Nevaeh?
I take ducks and chickens because they just let us take ducks this year.
Okay, I'm so glad somebody has a duck here because I got to ask about this. So I've been fascinated with this whole turkey project thing because they are just hilarious. So tell us about ducks. because this is a brand new project this year at the Jackson County Fair. And I didn't even know until I think it was yesterday that it was a thing. So tell us about it.
If you want to take ducks, be prepared to have to give them a bath every day.
Yeah.
Because they get very muddy because they like to swim in their water. Because I have one for them to drink out of and one for them to swim in. And now their bedding is mud.
I could see that. I mean, ducks kind of like to swim, so you can't say as you blame them much. So how does that duck project work? Do you just get assigned a duck? Do you get to pick one out?
You get to go pick out up to 10 of them if you choose to pick up to 10. I'm pretty sure you can pick up to more if you... Oh, never mind.
That'd be a
10.
lot of ducks to raise.
Yeah, 10.
So how do you raise a duck? Do they have duck food or what are they?
Yeah.
Natalie's you're an idiot.
They can't have medicated food because it can mess with their systems. So you have to give them regular duck food, duck pellets. And then once they get older, from a day old, you can feed them regular duck food.
Okay. Very, very good. And then, so how do you show a duck? Because I know this is a new project, so y'all are learning along the way, right? So you may or may not know about the incident that we had last year with Pete the Chicken. And I'm hoping that there's no incident. Does anyone know about Pete the Chicken? Nobody knows about Pete the Chicken. Dylan knows because Dylan was there. So we were doing an interview. It was our first interview at the fair last year. And we were interviewing this very sweet girl about her chicken, in which during the interview we named Pete. And so I asked her how to show Pete, and she flipped him over, and Pete proceeded to poop everywhere, all over this poor girl and all over my side. And this was our first 10 minutes at the fair. So Pete pooped. And so I'm hoping that we don't have that kind of incident again this year. So I'm wondering about your duck. Do you have to flip it over?
No.
Okay, good. Sold. So no, what do you have to do? What do you do in the show ring? Do you know? Not yet?
Not yet.
We're still learning this duck project. Okay, very, very good. All right. So Natalie, what are you taking? I'll bet it's a pig.
Yep, it's a pig.
No way.
Yeah. I just take pigs. I've taken them since I was a Clover Bud. Well, after Clover Bud.
Yeah, for sure. And then, so your family, has a farm where you kind of raise, what are they called?
Hogs?
The breed of them.
Oh!
Yes, we know that part. Aren't they red something?
Oh, you're talking about the red wallets? I forget what they're called because it's been so long since we've had them.
Okay.
But basically, they're red pigs and they have little wattles on them. I don't know what they're called. They're red wallet.
You don't have those anymore.
I don't.
Okay. All right. So just pigs now.
Yeah, I just have my 4-H pigs and that's it.
Okay. So do you guys get to, let's see. So I know with a horse, you obviously is your own horse and whatever, and you're not selling your horse. But so do you guys get to pick out the animal that you take to the fair?
Yeah. I mean, for ducks and chickens, you really just go into the building and pick out which ones you want.
You just that's the cutest one I can find, or?
Yeah, there's multiple things. There's usually 2 little crates that they have them in, and then you can just go in and look out which ones you want.
Okay. And what about the lamb? Do you get to go?
Yeah, you get to pick out the lamb, and you got to catch the lamb too.
So basically, you pick out the one you can catch.
Well, you pick out the one you think looks really good, and you think will do really good at the fair. But we had to catch our lambs, and my lamb literally rolled.
So what does one look for in a lamb? What makes a good lamb? Other than they're just adorable.
Their back, if it's flat, and then if you look at the size, if they're itty bitty, you don't want to get that one. If you want one that's a little bigger and older, that way you will do good with your lamb.
Okay, it's had time to develop and all that by the fair time.
But you don't want to get one too big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they can outgrow. They can be too big, right?
Yeah, they can be too big.
Yeah.
Sometimes that can lead to problems too.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. And then, so with the pigs, I understand like with lambs, you have you can, not in the show ring, but you can walk them with a halter and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But pigs, are you putting a collar on this pig, or
No.
how do you teach it to like stick with you?
I don't really. You just have to go with it, let it go, and then you have to try your best to get it to listen to you. If it doesn't listen, you just have to keep trying. It's a learned thing for them, so they have to learn what to do when you hit them with the whip. Like, not hard, but like give them a nice little tap, and they'll understand after a while.
Like, yeah, so don't whack the tar out of it.
Don't do that.
That's not good.
Not good.
Why is this pig so bruised? No, I get it. And I know that people say that pigs are dumb. Are pigs dumb?
I'd say they're not. My pigs, I'm not going to lie, they're a little bit dumb. They take all their feed out of their feeder and then they use it as bedding. So they're not that smart. And they're not very smart when it comes to running because they run into like all the water that's on the concrete and then they fall over. I'd say pigs are pretty smart, but my pigs this year are probably not the smartest.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that later. Maybe we'll have a how to pick out a smart pig class. Well, very good. So what do you girls look forward to most about the fair this year?
I look forward to hanging out with the fair court and hanging out with my horse in the horse barn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to hanging out with the court and showing my chickens and ducks.
Okay.
Court.
When you figure out how to do it, right? Okay.
I look forward to hanging out with the court, of course, and then I want to be in the show ring with all the other animals and get to know the other animals too. That's what I look forward to.
Yeah, that's cool. And you get to experience all of the other critters as well. And I think it's so cool that they keep adding projects. Like, we added the turkeys a few years ago and then now the ducks and all that. I wonder if is there any more in the works? Don't know? Okay.
No.
All right. Favorite fair food?
Deep fried Oreos.
Oh.
Funnel cake.
Funnel cake.
French fries with an insane amount of vinegar.
Oh, yeah. All of those, yeah. I'm with you. All right, so did you guys want to go over part of the schedule?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can start first on Saturday.
On Saturday, it's sponsored by S&S Derby Promotion.
And is that this Saturday coming up?
No,
next Saturday.
One.
Okay.
We're starting from the end up by accident.
Okay. We're going backwards, folks.
It's $10 admission. 12 a.m. Gate 4 open for junior fair track removal. 7 a.m. livestock sale loadout complete. No livestock will be available for viewing by general public. 10 a.m. Gate 4 locked. No admittance. Oops, I said that wrong word.
You're close.
At 10 a.m., all livestock pens must be cleaned out and checked off by Junior Fair Board. 1:30 p.m. baby contest registration, $5 entry fee. 2 p.m. baby contest theme, long live cowgirls and cowboys, followed by beard and mullet contest.
That was so funny last year. We had some good ones.
1 to 11 p.m. rides open. 6 p.m. Brent Jenkins and Memorial Demotional. I give up.
You're good.
Demolition Derby. Presented by S&S Derby Promotion.
Very cool. Okay.
And then Friday, the 21st, 8 a.m. through noon is when all sale animals must be removed. And then 8 a.m. is the Junior Fair Showman of Showmen contest. 3 is when the sale officially starts, and the sale order is rabbits, chickens, turkeys, ducks, hogs, beef feeders, lambs, goats, dairy market feeders, dairy steers, and then market beef. From 2 to 10 that day, all rides will be open. And 7 p.m., fast track motocross at the grandstands. And 10 through 12 a.m. Gate 2 will be open for junior fair track removal.
Okay.
And that is all we have.
Oh, that's all you have?
They'll go over the rest.
Okay. No, there's a lot. And so we have, the fair is kind of going over 2 weekends now. It's pretty cool that it's just growing and growing every year. Mm-hmm. So very good. All right. Well, is there anything else you would like our viewers to know before we let you get out of here?
I don't have anything.
No? Okay. Well, what do you look forward to past the fair? What do you look forward to about being on the court this year?
The parades.
Parades, yeah.
Going to teas.
Okay.
I just look forward to traveling with them. I think it's going to be real good.
Yeah, very fun. And do you have a festival that you look forward to the most?
No.
You don't know yet, do you? Because you haven't been there. Well, we'll talk to you on the other side of the festivals about that. How's that? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, girls, thank you for spending your morning with us. We appreciate you. All right. And we have another group coming over. Come on over, girls. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Okay.
Very good. So welcome, everybody. Hi. So glad to have you here. Could you just go down the line and introduce yourself? Yeah.
I am Rebecca Shaw, and I am the 2023 Jackson County Fair second attendant.
And I am the 2023 first attendant. I'm Jasmine Clarkson.
Okay.
I'm Madeline Fannin, and I'm the 2023 Jackson County Fair Queen.
Okay, very good. And then you guys will get crowned this coming Saturday?
Yes. We actually have the schedule. We'll start from the beginning.
We'll go forward this time. We'll go with it. You guys go with it.
So this Wednesday, which is today, right? The 12th.
Yes.
At 7 p.m. at the fairgrounds, we have the Market Steer Carcass Class live show, which is new this year.
Which got explained to us yesterday, and I'd never heard of such a thing before. So
yes, I don't know that much about it, but if you jump forward to Thursday at let me find it here. I literally just saw it. At 12 p.m., the Market Steer Carcass hanging show at Circle M
yes.
Farm. So they'll hang the carcass there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And moving on to the next
Okay. So Thursday.
This is 2 days in a row we're talking about carcasses, and it's freaking me out a little bit.
Okay, so Thursday, July 13th, and Friday, July 14th is harness racing, and it's sponsored by Carmen's Used Cars. Admission is $5. There's no rides those days. And then on Saturday is our big day because at 4 p.m. we will get crowned at this stage on the midway. So it's not on the grandstands. It's like aside from the grandstands. It's like in front of the big commercial building. So if you guys know.
Yes. So if you, so not because they will be setting up for Neil McCoy and all of that stuff, which we'll get to in a second, but there is a stage on the midway as well. And that's what she's talking about.
Yes, because at 7:30, Simba Jordan opens up on Belicio Foods grandstands. And then at 9 p.m., Neil McCoy will take the stage.
Yay!
Which is very exciting. So everyone should come out and watch him.
For sure.
No rides will be open that Saturday either. Sunday, July 16th is sponsored by, Saturday is sponsored by Total Media. The concert day. So Sunday is sponsored by Belicio Foods, and that day is when all of the animals will come in, and we'll have our barn meeting to just go over everything to expect at the fair and how to take care of your animals and all that fun stuff. And then at 1 p.m. we have the Queen's Tea in the 4-H building where we will be celebrating our going out court, which is a lot of fun. And then at 6 p.m. on the Belicio Foods grandstand is autocross. So,
are you going to drive your car in it?
No.
Oh, come on, girls. Let's see. I think that somebody needs, anybody? No? Moms? No? No. Okay. Nobody driving in the autocross. Okay.
No. Okay. So our first day working is Monday, and then that is the Kids Day, sponsored by CareSource and J.A. Floyd.
Yep. Kids Day is great.
Yes.
So
It's helping to prevent vaping, which has become a big issue in schools, and mental health. And I think
you girls see it in schools.
Yes.
Is it? Is
Yes.
it a
Really
thing?
bad.
Is it?
Yeah. And mental health. It needs to be.
a lot of mental health. As myself, I suffer with mental health issues. So I think that would be a very good way to help prevent it. I think it would be a very good experience.
Okay.
And that's also the duck show.
Well,
come out for that.
Dude, I know. What day is that? Monday?
Yes, Monday.
I
the
feel
17th.
like, Nevaeh, where'd she go? Oh, there you go. You only got a couple days to figure out how to show this duck. You better get on it.
And then that's the turkey show and poultry. And then that is also our Christian rock band. There's going to be 3.
Oh, cool.
So I'm super excited about that. Me and my mom are about to jam out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the day after, Tuesday, the 18th, that is sponsored by West Banco. That is like the sheep show, the goat, the dairy goat. Yeah. And then the tractor pools, which I get super excited for.
Those
I
are
just love the
fun.
tractor pools.
I know.
They're so much fun.
Because people, when you say tractor pools, people think of you hook your John Deere up to this thing and pull. And when we're saying tractors, we're talking about these big things that have jet engines and stuff in
They're
them.
huge.
They're crazy, and that's the tractor.
Yeah.
So they do have different categories, of course. They have the smaller things and whatever, but they've got these. We got to go on the field one time and interview all the people that had it and get up close and personal, and they fired up. This one had these jet engines. And I'm like,
yeah,
God.
They're super loud. I'm super sensitive to loud noises, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
No, they are. It's fun to watch for sure.
Yeah.
I'll go back to Wednesday.
Yep.
So Wednesday, July 19th is Senior Citizen Day, sponsored by Holzer. Admission is $10. So we'll start the day bright and early at 9 a.m. with the open class dairy cattle show. And those cattle shows will happen all day, all the way until 7 p.m. We'll end with the market steer show. The entertainment that night is at 7:30 on the Midway stage, and it's the comedy night. I don't know how to say this. Deuce. Okay, Joe Deuce.
Not dirt, Deuce.
So this isn't on the schedule, but after the steer show, the Junior Fair Board will be hosting a fun night, which for all the kids and the Clover Buds to come out, which will be really fun.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun minute to win it games, and then we'll be teaching some line dances in the show arena.
Good.
So if you guys want to come out, just meet us in the show arena after all the shows have finished for that day.
Very cool.
And then on Thursday is sponsored by General Mills. That's the day of our rabbit show. As Madeline mentioned earlier, it's also the day of the Hanging Carcass show at Circle M.
We won't say any more about that.
It's just on here. Sorry.
And then what?
Yeah, you're showing.
Yeah, I'm showing a carcass steer.
So, if you have any questions,
okay,
just
we'll
ask
talk
her.
about that in a minute.
I lost my place.
Steaks come from the grocery store. That's it.
So, our Clover Buds will get recognized that day.
That's great.
That's also the day of our swine show. So, you can watch a couple of court members show their hogs.
We have a bunch of
See if you can
swine
keep your
showmen.
crown straight or not.
And then that's also the day of the rodeo.
You guys all participating in the rodeo?
I wish, man.
I know, right?
That'd be
be so fun.
You know, bucket list, ride the bull. Gotta do it.
Which I don't think my mom would agree, but
that's okay. I mean, you know, come on. Just one time. Trust
You
me,
live
she ain't going to be on it
once.
for more than half second anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, no. Then that's also the day of our horse fun show.
Oh, that's a good time, too. Except for when I ran down. Do you still do horse. Where's that? Yep, there. Do you still do like the catalog race and all that stuff? Do you know? Okay. Well, I had this horse. Egg and spoon and. Yes. Somebody drinks the baby bottle. Yeah. We did all that. So we had this thing called a catalog race, and they might have taken that out after my years in 4-H because I don't think I had this horse, and she was so fun. She would do anything, and she loved to jump. She loved everything. She was just fun, and so they had this catalog race where you would run your horse down and you jumped off, and while you were running, someone would shout out a page in the catalog. So you had to jump off. You probably don't even know what catalogs are, do you?
No, but I'm going to shake my head like I do.
Okay.
A magazine, right?
All the moms know what catalogs are. So it used to be before your internet, we actually had like a Sears catalog, or a JCPenney sent a catalog, and that's how you ordered stuff. And it was like that thick. So you would jump off and they would say like page 39, and you would jump off your horse and grab the thing, and the catalog was sitting on top of a barrel that was standing up, and you'd have to rip out the page, jump back on your horse, and run back. And whoever did that like the fastest won, right? So I'm running down through there with my horse Cass, and she was just like, yes, this is so much fun. And we got to the end, and I went to jump off Cass, and she just jumped over the barrel with me on her. Which it was fine. We all survived, but it was terrifying. Yeah. So like if you think about all of Amazon was mailed to you and you had to flip pages to look through it.
Oh my Lord. I don't.
This is going. Yeah. Toys R Us, Sears catalog. So they had a Christmas catalog that would come out, and like when you were a kid, I'm schooling you here.
Okay.
You had this Christmas catalog, and when the JCPenney's or Sears Christmas catalog came out, and it was just like you took the pages and you marked them and you gave it back to your parents. You were like, here you go, hint, hint. Yeah, all of that. So anyway, we digress. Yeah. Okay, so after the horse fun show, was that it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into what you girls are, doing at the fair. Besides being royalty, you actually are participants in 4-H and all of that. So let's talk about your projects, and then I guess we'll have to ask about the thing.
So I have a market steer, a carcass steer, a breeding goat, a beef feeder calf, and a general project that I'm doing this year through 4-H.
And what's your general project?
It's an ag careers project.
Okay.
Because after high school, I'm wanting to go into agriculture, and I figured I'm going into my senior year of high school. It's a good time to really sit down and break that down and kind of figure out more of the path I want to go on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good job.
I take market rabbits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sad about that?
Yeah.
Do they have names?
No, not yet. I need help naming them.
Well, don't name them Pete.
I'll keep that in mind. No,
bad stuff happens when you name them Pete.
Last year, I named them Harry Potter characters. I had one male I had two males and one female, so I named them Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
Aww.
They were the sweetest.
Aww.
Now Hermione wasn't. She was a character herself. But this year, I'm super excited. Not for sale night though. That's the worst night.
Yes.
No, because it's so sad and they're so cute and fluffy and it's sad. But
it's part of it though.
Yeah, I'm super excited though. I think And then besides that, I have my crown and sash on, getting ready to start the day.
Yeah, for sure.
I have market hogs this year.
Okay.
Which is new. Joining the hog gang. We have a bunch of hog showers here. So yeah, I have 2 market hogs.
Okay, very good. And have you done beef feeders in the past?
Yes, I've taken
so.
market steers, market beef feeders, goats, lambs.
All of that. So you're throwing your hat in the hog arena this year.
Yeah, something new.
So are your hogs smart?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should talk to Natalie about that. So do they follow you around like dogs or
yeah,
what?
Mine do, yeah.
Okay. Natalie, you might need a little help. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the funnest things I ever saw was I was at how like at the Ohio State Fair they have like they take all the grand champion and reserve champion animals and they're in like their own little
show of champions.
Well, they're in their own like pen like display. And so I remember being up the Ohio State Fair one year and the little girl, and I mean, she was tiny. I don't even know how she was old enough to be in 4-H, had this hog and it was the grand champion hog. And she just like, we were sitting there and we were doing interviews with kids and whatever. And she just got it out and she was this big and it was just like chilling with her. And it just followed her wherever she went. And I was like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I love pigs.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you girls look forward to most about the fair this year?
Spending time with the court, I think. Yeah. I've never been on a court before, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. This will be my 5th year, so I'm super excited because every year it's a different court and you get to experience multiple different personalities. And I'm super excited to hang out with these amazing people.
Yes.
And getting to travel after Fair Week, because Fair Week is so exhausting. But that's the time that you get to get to know each other, and I'm so thankful for that experience.
Yeah, it's almost like not going to war is not the right thing, but I mean you're like working together, and you guys are having to pull this whole fair thing off. So yeah.
So the thing I'm looking most forward to the most at the fair is getting to I love working the livestock shows, and I love working them with the fair court. Like, it's a bonding experience.
Sure.
It's interesting at times because we get tired. We get kind of grouchy towards the end of the week.
It's hot, and I mean, it is. It's a long week. Yeah.
But honestly, it's fun. Just sitting in our little area, just talking while things are going on in the ring. It's enjoyable.
I think one of the greatest things that I remember about being in 4-H, I was in 4-H as long as they'd let me until they kicked me out because I got old. It's just, the people that you met along the way. Yes. And I talk about this a lot, like people that you would never, ever know in a million years because they're from a different area or school or whatever. And those are like lifetime. We'll get that later. But no, those are like lifetime friendships that I still have that I would have never known that human being had we not been in 4-H together. And I think
that's also my favorite part of like traveling is that you get to see multiple different festivals and different people that are super sweet and amazing. I still have my lifelong friends from there that I'm super excited to see.
Yeah.
And I think this year would be amazing. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
So
very, very good. So, well, let's talk about food for a minute. Right? And so I mentioned earlier that it used to be that like a few years ago when I was in 4-H, all that we had down by the barns there was like a dude that sold like ginormous jugs of Pepsi and whatever pop that you wanted. And it was like the Pepsi booth. And that was it. And you had to go up on the midway to eat and all of that. Like we didn't have any of that stuff. But you guys have so much stuff now down by the barns. Can you guys kind of go over? Because all of the carnival food is fine. But if you're going to eat, like I highly recommend headed down to the junior fair area and eating down there because the food is amazing.
Especially in the 4-H food booth. Yeah. It's super good.
Yeah.
Because down in the show arena, we have the advisory council booth, and then we have Oak Hill FFA booth, which That's my favorite breakfast. I'll eat
Yes.
them every morning. It's great. And then they also have the Cattleman's booth, which their hamburgers are so good.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Those ribeye sandwiches.
So
and stuff.
good.
Oh my gosh. And they cook them like right there on the open flame.
Yes.
So good.
And then they also have a Shake Up Lemonade stand behind the show arena, which everyone uses.
I mean, hello.
That. Yeah. But my favorite fair food is probably, I mean, I'll be basic, but elephant ear. Like, I just love those. And then also the Shake Up Lemonades. Who doesn't like those?
Right. Mm-hmm. I got to make an elephant ear at the Wild Turkey Festival.
Really?
Yes.
That is awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You need to teach us how to make one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
There was a roller thing involved that I was afraid my fingers were going to go into. So that's a whole other story. But she protected me.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good. I have multiple. Okay. So I love the French fries with vinegar and ketchup and salt. Oh my gosh. I love salt so much.
I know. And it's so bad for you, but it's so good.
It's amazing.
It doesn't count if it's Fair Week, though.
I agree.
It doesn't count.
100%. It's like fine.
And we'll be working it off, too.
Yeah.
Like fried pizza rolls at the Apple Festival do not count.
No.
Because it's Apple Festival.
Nothing counts.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Fried
it's like
pizza
a
rolls?
vacation.
That's a thing? Fried pizza rolls?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You have never had deep fried pizza rolls at the Apple Festival?
I haven't
No.
Oh my gosh.
I love pizza rolls.
We need to meet down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I will show you.
Yes.
I'll
We'll
show
come
you.
find you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite fair food is I love deep fried Oreos.
Yes.
But I'm kind of over fair food at this point because I just I was a part of the 2022 fair court and traveling and eating all that fair food. I'm kind of over it.
I get it.
Deep fried Oreos never get old.
No, they do not.
Love it.
Yep. Or anything that's cheese that's fried. Good. Yeah. Just gonna throw that out there.
Love fried cheese.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair food is just
It's on there.
Yeah.
Top chart.
It is. But it's good that it only lasts a week or so.
Yeah. Like I said, it doesn't count.
No, it does not count. No.
Shoot.
No, and you guys do work it off.
We do.
Yes.
I've
Yes.
never worked a show before, but just like seeing them, or just like even like being at the fair, like you do so much walking, and then like your show day, like you'll burn it off.
And then you have other fair courts that come out and visit, so you have to walk them around and show them.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a lot of fun because being another fair court, seeing another fair is amazing because you get to compare yours.
You get to show off a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like we're promoting our fair.
Yeah,
So-
like look at what we've done here.
What? Oh yes, I do.
yeah.
I go to state fair. So our fair ends on Saturday, the next Saturday. And then the day after that, we all go to Vinton County's tea.
Yes.
Which is a lot of fun. But then the day after, I go to state fair.
Okay.
I'm on the state junior fair board.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm really, really excited, but it's also kind of sad because I don't get to travel with these girls for the first 2 weeks. But hopefully they'll come see me.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can come see me.
Yes.
But I'm a lot excited. And then in it's November. Oh, yes, in January. I was thinking of something else. Yes. In January, I compete for the Ohio Fair Managers Fair Queens contest.
Yeah.
So I'll get to compete with that. I'm trying not to think about it because the more I think about it, the more I'll get scared. But I have all of these people, so they'll all help me.
Yes.
I'm really excited. Yes. So
yeah. 80 counties. Woo.
Oh yeah.
No pressure or anything.
No.
Well, now, okay, so Madeline, your sister Elizabeth was a fair queen as well.
Yes.
A year or two ago. Or
2020. She was COVID queen.
She was the COVID queen. Nice. So did she give you any pointers?
Yeah, I mean, she did help me. I've done a lot of stuff through 4-H, and I don't want to be like, she's the reason, but she is the reason. She honestly is my role model, and I mean, I wouldn't be queen if it wasn't for her. She's part of the reason I did it. I wanted to do it for her.
It's all right. You're like the 5th person that's done that this week.
But yeah, she's accomplished so much in her 4-H career. She's working at the state office now.
Yeah.
She's an intern there.
Yeah, which is fun.
Yeah, she's killing it in the 4-H world.
Sure.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So I just wanted to mention, I thought that was kind of a neat family.
Yeah,
tie
I don't know.
thing.
I don't think we're the first siblings. No. Yeah, but we're on the junior fair board together, the state fair together.
That's fun.
So I get to spend 2 weeks with her, so that'll be fun.
Very good. Now, do you have to live up at the state fair?
Yes, we'll live in the dorms.
Oh, goody. That'll be great.
More fair food.
Yay. It doesn't count there either. It's fun.
No, it doesn't.
Well, very good. Well, girls, we're about out of time here, and we hope that you all have enjoyed meeting all of these lovely girls and Guy, who still has all his fingers so far.
Look how cute he is.
Isn't he adorable?
He's gonna get ate up at fairs.
Oh yeah,
everyone's gonna love him.
You're gonna what? Handsome.
Oh,
okay. You're right. He's not cute. He is handsome. Smoking hot.
Oh, there we go.
I told him he looked cute out there. I was like, Ken, you look cute. And he was like, handsome. I was like, sorry.
Listen, one of these days you'll be happy when someone calls you cute. Yeah. All right. So no, get out to the fair. Is there anything else you'd like to tell our viewers before we let you get out of here for the day?
We hope to see you guys at the fair.
Yes.
Well, you won't be able to miss us.
We'll be all shiny.
Yes. They'll be all
we got new
blingy.
sashes this year. We have black
yeah.
satin sashes with white writing.
Nice.
Very fun. We all have new crowns.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Oh, yes.
And he has a hat. It's very handsome.
One thing I do want to mention, Friday night is our sale, so I encourage the buyers to come out and support the exhibitors. It's really important because these kids have spent countless hours in the barn, putting in the work, making sure that their animal's ready. Yeah. So we would really appreciate your guys' support.
And after all, that is the whole point of
the
junior fair.
Yes, even though it's so sad to sell your animals. I mean, I'm going to be like sad when I sell my pigs.
I'm going to be crying in the bag, just like...
I have already been sobbing in my barn this morning.
I haven't
over
cried
my
since,
steers.
I haven't cried since my first year, and they're going to get me this year.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already cried already.
I cry every year.
This is why I took horses, by the way.
Yeah.
You get to take them home with you. So I get it, though. No. All right. Well, see, we ran out of time and didn't get to talk about the carcass thing.
That's what you just kept asking us questions to get away from it.
Shoot.
Dang it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll talk about it when we come to the fair and talk to you guys. How's that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We greatly appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with a couple of guests, and Dylan is actually going to help me interview one of them because he knows way more about the subjects than I do. Ooh. So we're going to put our sweet Dylan on the spot tomorrow as well. All right. Well, have a great day, everyone. Stay cool. It's going to be extremely hot out there, and take care of yourselves. Make sure that you don't dehydrate, and we want to see you back here tomorrow. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.